G'day everyone, welcome to the Sensible SMP server. I just took a photo of myself. Hi, I'm Bergasms. I figure it's time for a bit of an introductory g'day video, seeing as we recently hit the 800 subs mark, which is great. We're saying goodbye to the cold biome for reasons, mostly because it is 8,000 blocks out, and that's just a shame. Yes, this is the Sensible SMP server. Currently it's open to patrons of W92 badge of Minecraft fame. So yeah, I figure I might be introducing myself to a few people. So I thought we'd start from something of scratch. I am an Australian, although my accent isn't that Aussie, but there you go. I'm from South Australia, 27, computer programmer, also a dad, and going to get married in about 6 months' time. So go me. Yeah. That's about as much of the introduction as you need to know all about me. No, I'm just kidding. Love my Minecraft, but I normally play only ultra hardcore and Minecraft bingo. Well, that's not entirely true. I do like building, and I have been building on a server, the Insorum server, which was the Minecraft Reddit fan server a long time ago, and I was going to do a bit of a Let's Play series on that. But unfortunately I kind of built a lot of stuff and I never really got around to recording, and I could never really, whoa, squids are doom, could never really pick a good time to start. But this server's only been up and running for a couple of days now, so perfect time to start. The reason we're 8,000 blocks out, you may be wondering, is I wanted to build in an ice plains and there are none near spawn, and I had to walk 8,000 blocks to find one. But I've since decided that I will settle for just a taiga or something like that to build in, because I don't want to be antisocial, and if you build 8,000 by 4,000 blocks out, no one will ever see your builds, because no one will ever come to visit. It's just a fact of the matter. So we're journeying back to spawn to find a place to settle down, and on the way doing a bit of the talkings. Been playing Minecraft since alpha something or other, late alpha, not super early alpha, but still alpha. Been off and on. I then found a server in late 2011 called Minor Apocalypse, which was a sort of you scatter out to a random location in the world starting with nothing, and there are people who can, it's free for all, so there's PvP, there's all sorts of scary business, and that was great fun. Graduated from that to another server called Minecraft Mad World, which had the same sort of rules, except you couldn't chat to people. Chat was disabled unless you were very nearby people, so it made it even scarier. Been a long time Farlander, watching Farlands or Bust, and at the start of 2012, as all good scholars would know, the first season of Highlander Ultra Hardcore came out, of which Badge was a player, Badge Grills, and I've been following Badge ever since then. Oh, is this a mushroom biome? Let's just check this out. No, it's not. It's just an Extreme Hills. Well, it's pretty nifty. So yeah, that's how I got onto Ultra Hardcore, and immediately, oh, what's that boat? Don't break. Not out here. Immediately fell in love with the game mode. Went around looking for ways to play it. Got onto the Ultra Hardcore subreddit, and have been there ever since. Yeah, I'm a moderator there. Feel free to drop on by if you want to play some ultra hardcore games. There's, I think, every half hour there'll be a new game starting. there are so many. Back in the day, there used to be one a week if you were lucky, and you had to be lucky to get into the game. Now there's, 20, 30 a day, lots of different game types. It's crazy, but it's a lot of fun. So I try to play a couple a week if I get the chance, and yeah, it's made me pretty good at surviving in PvE situations, although of course this server's a little laggy for me. Not terrible, but a bit. You can see there I haven't got the best connection, so it makes it a bit trickier, but we survive. Now, is that a temple thing down there? Is that an underwater temple? I kind of don't. No, it's not. Okay, I don't want to get zapped if it is. This is 1.8, just so you're aware. And now, so that leads me on to my second thing. Recently, Brian, Dr. Lorgon111, you guys might know him. If you've watched Minecraft stuff, he's been in one of their ultra hardcores, done a bit of other stuff with various members. He created Minecraft Bingo, which is fantastic fun, and I love playing that. So if you watch my channel, you'll see a lot of those videos. And yeah, this ocean looks like it's about to run out on me, which is a shame because it's still night time and I would like to keep cruising. Where are we? Yeah, we've traversed a good bit. Oh, okay. No, it looks like it definitely runs out. We can't go around it. Gonna have to go through it. That's alright. Maybe we'll find another temple to explore. Yeah, so I love Bingo. I kind of love anything that puts you out in a world with nothing and you have to start from there with nothing but your wits to survive. So that's me and that's Minecraft. Been doing my videos for since the start of 2012, and it's been good fun. I like doing YouTube vids. I suppose a common question a lot of people have asked me that I haven't answered recently is, what's your computer? What have you got? What's your setup? So Core i7 processor, 16 gig of RAM, 9 terabytes of hard drive space. Don't ask. What else? Hang on, let me have a look at the box. GeForce GTX 660 Ti graphics card. Blue Snowball microphone, standard Logitech mouse and keyboard, Oculus Rift, 3 monitors adding up to 69 inches of screen real estate, and a projector if I need it, but I don't normally. So lots of stuff. Computer's fairly kitted out, which kind of segs nicely into my next thing. By day and by night, I am a computer programmer. Hence the pretty decent computer. I mostly program at work iPhone and iPad apps, so probably nothing you'll ever see. They're business apps, but by night I like to write Minecraft plugins, games. I'm developing games using Unreal Engine 4, and I've done some in Java. Maybe you guys will get to play them one day if I ever get around to releasing some stuff. You should pester me about that. Lots of other stuff. I like using the Minecraft coder pack to modify things. If you do play Ultra Hardcore and you're watching this, the mole game mode was kind of my first big plugin that I wrote, and everyone got right behind that. So yeah, but since then I've done a lot of plugins and still do. I've just finished writing a modified Minecraft jar file about half an hour ago for a friend named Cecile, who wanted insane generation of villages. So I modified the 1.7.10 jar file to produce villages can operate in a bunch of biomes now, and they are way more dense. They stack on top of each other, so you get like 8-story villager buildings. I made it so they can go on extreme hills. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, pretty awesome. Let's keep an eye on the time. I'm going to do 20-minute episodes for this. So, yeah, we probably won't get all the way back to spawn today, but keep an eye out for horses, actually, maybe we will. I'm doing a lot of exploring, which is good. Oh yeah, so I did that. Programmer. Competent. Indie game dev. Love it. What more? Yeah, as I said, been doing the videos since 2012, been doing ultra hardcore recorded rounds since about mid 2012, so there's a lot on my channel if you're into that sort of stuff, and can't wait for the real ones to come out from the Minecraft guys. Then feel free to check them out. I'm in the When Miners Cry series, which is kind of the biggest one, and that's up to the 12th season now. So that's just finished airing, season 12 actually, it hasn't finished airing, but it's finished for me a couple of days ago because I died, but there you go. So I like me the recorded rounds. I was going somewhere with that statement, but I've completely lost it. Oh yeah, well I was mostly to say, yeah, if you check my channel, it's pretty much all ultra hardcore and such like. There are a couple series that, if you're looking for some of my older stuff to check out, I got a few single player series. The most notable one is the 10 Hearts series, which started back in 1.4.7 and was in fact the rules, so it's like a 1.47 sort of modified world had ultra hardcore turned on, and I was never allowed to use a crafting table. Now let that sink in for a sec, because ultra hardcore means no natural health regen, even when your hunger bar is full, and end of crafting, or no crafting table, means you can never make golden apples and things like that. So you literally have the 10 hearts you start the game with, and that's it, and you have to try and survive. My goal was to kill the dragon in season 1, and that was the first version, 1.4, that had villager trading, and you could also get armor by killing skeletons and things like that. If you don't want to be spoiled in how that series turned out, and it was awesome series, ran for 26 episodes, I finished the series killing the dragon, had 1.5 hearts left, and 1 arrow left in my inventory. It was that close. I didn't find a single healing item in season 1. No golden apples in chests or anything. So no healing. Yeah, had to break all the blocks that I needed to break by hand, by punching them, because can't craft tools. It was crazy. It was a lot of fun though. It was really good fun, and people enjoyed watching it, so that was good. And then it also had a season 2 not long after that, which because the Wither was just a newly released mob, and so I re-healed at the start of season 2 to take on the Wither, and through villager breeding and trading and all the rest of that, managed to trade up full diamond armor, get protection 1 enchants, and then take on the Wither after a lot of grinding for Wither skellies. And that was the other thing I did, was I found a witch's hut and created a witch grinder. And yeah, that was really insane. So I managed to get 2 health pots for healing by killing witches as they were drinking their pots. It was pretty nerve-wracking. We took on the Wither, and spoiler alert, ended up killing the wither as well on half a heart, I think, when I finally managed to drink some milk to stop the wither effect after killing it. So that was great fun. 2 great series if you're looking for some of my older stuff to check out, along with lots of UHC series and a bit of Minecraft Bingo. Also, there's a really old building series that I did, like an SMP01, way back when. Was it on the UHCS, which is like an SMP server with UHC turned on from about 2 years ago. Did about 17 episodes of that. I do love building, I really do, but I have never been able to find a server to call home long enough, or that has been sort of active enough, except for the Insorum one. But once again, I built a bit too much too quickly, and so I didn't really feel building on that one, or recording, sorry, which sucks, because it's a great server, full of great people, who you'll no doubt meet eventually, if you stick with me. And a lot of you probably won't stick with me. I know for a fact that the influx of subscribers you get every season of When Miners Cry, you get a bunch more, and probably only 2 or 3 of you stick about, but that's okay, because this video is for you, and the rest of the haters can go drink haterade. So we haven't found a horse, so where are we? We're about... Still need to traverse this way a bit, so we'll go through the forest. Lots of desert. It's a hot world, no good for people like me who like the cold climbs. And 4,000 blocks, so we've about halved our distance in an episode, which is alright. Yeah, there we go. What's some other things I can talk about being interested in or working on or doing? Oh yeah, okay. I play hockey, not ice hockey. We don't have a lot of ice in Australia. Well, we do actually. The city I live does have an ice hockey team, but yeah, that's beside the point. I play field hockey, have done for a long time, and I enjoy that, so thumbs up for field hockey. And I also love snowboarding, which, yeah, once again, if you're an Australian, it's not a great sport to love, or not the best sport to love, snowboarding. We have a pretty short ski season over here with pretty short ski slopes because our mountains are all small. So that sucks, but meh, gotta love it. And what's some other hobbies apart from programming, obviously? Video games, love them. I love old school games. I own all my old consoles. So I've still got an Atari 2600, Sega Master System, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, PlayStation, all those ones, which I play occasionally when I get the chance. That projector I mentioned earlier has got a TV tuner in port, so you can actually hook an Atari up to a projector and play River Raid on it, which is pretty good fun. Oh yeah, made that jump. Didn't think I was going to get there. That's about it for hobbies, apart from, obviously, raising my daughter, who is just over 1 year old. And let me tell you, that is probably about the best fun you can have, ever. No doubt I will regale you with interesting stories in videos to come. I'm kind of looking forward to this series. Oh, look at that, it's a nice sunset. Primarily because in UHC and in Bingo you don't really get to just talk about stuff. It's all about, alright, what are we doing now? Who are we hunting? Who are we attacking? Where's the next item going to come from for Bingo? Etc, etc. So that's, yeah, that doesn't really lend itself to getting to know you guys. And I think that's about it. This episode's nearly done. I suppose before we go, I'd just like to give a few shout outs here to people who have been watching my videos for a very long time and have continued to be awesome to me. They are people along the lines of, oh, and if I don't mention you, don't feel bad. It's late here. I'm just going by the names I can think off the top of my head. And also at the top of my Gmail inbox, because they leave comments and so I can see them there. That is Tolkus the Valiant, Tolkus the Unraged Gamer, Derpytron. I'm just going by like the Twitter feed, so it's probably not your IGN or whatever. Brian, Logan111, obviously critiques all my bingo videos and is a great person. And there's one other person I'm trying to think of who comments on stuff all the time, but I can't think of you. Your IGN is, I think it's like Kratos45 or something. This is going to annoy me. Well, anyway, I'll do more shoutouts next time. If you think you deserve a shout out, leave a comment in the video saying, Berg, I watch your videos. Shout at me. And I will yell the house down. Maybe we can think of some sort of, I don't know, game where I can reward you guys for watching by doing something. I should build a monument at the place that I build, wherever it is that I build. Anyway, enough rambling for now. I will probably only run a little bit more tonight before I call it quits, so you probably won't miss too much. On the other hand, you might. I don't know, we'll see. What's the time? Middle of the night, where are we? 3,000 blocks out. Yeah, I'll probably walk the rest of the way without you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll stop rambling. My name is Bergasms, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.